predictions for them.
Oh, I wonder.
In their match.
Ooh, what did I predict?
Well, it's a winnable game for them, though. They're up against what most people consider to be maybe the weakest team in the region. It's ZETA Division against Team Secret. These are two teams where it is winnable. And so we're split 50-50. Myself and Sliggy have gone for Team Secret, and the Pacific casters have gone for ZETA Division. Is this because you liked what ZETA did winning a map against T1, or is it just because you refuse ever to even think about representing Secret?
That should be directed at Clinton.
Yeah, let me answer, because his is what the latter part of what you said.
Yes.
Right.
Wait, which way do I gotta look? I don't know. But the I think for me, like, now that XQQ is back in control of this team, it looked a lot more stable, and it seemed like some of the kind of foundations, the trading, a lot of that stuff was much more in place. I imagine part of this is the map pool is going to feel a little bit more comfortable with Ascent and Icebox in there again, like especially with Ascent, like assuming it doesn't just get banned away against them permanently. It's a map they're probably going to feel pretty comfortable on. It was a map that they were notorious for playing all the time in Pacific back when XQQ was the head coach. So I think for me, I just saw some glimmers of hope there in terms of better ability to play the game at a foundational level compared to what I saw in kickoff. That's like a huge improvement over the course of a month. And I think like versus what I saw in kickoff versus what I saw this weekend, they're one of the most improved teams, them and Boom probably. So like I'm really impressed with just because it looked tragic in kickoff, to be frank.
Yes.
Like ZETA looked tragic. Now they look like okay, they can hold their own. Like even though they lost to T1 in the long run, they still played well. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm in a similar spot. I mean, I think that like anything would have felt like an improvement for ZETA, and it went beyond what I could have expected. I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I know what you mean. It was really, really poor in kickoff.
You are being a dick, but you're not trying. It's effortless.
Well, just comes naturally. What can I say? But no, I felt like they did have some good ideas. Like I said, the fact that they were able to get the map victory over T1 was a very big breath of fresh air. That's why, again, Kurt, in your own time, not a rush. Choose a charity, $50. And I think that there's some hope here as things continue to progress. So
okay,
but also I can never predict Secret again. So
well, I didn't watch Team Secret play against Talon, and I also didn't watch T1 play against ZETA. So I'm just talking completely on my ass. So I'm not even going to give any reasons because it's literally just farts.
I mean, to be fair,
you could honestly all you have to say is envy. If you just say envy, then I'll believe it's fine.
Yeah, envy. That's what I was thinking.
I'll just say Dep. There you go. There's my reason. Dep.
I just think Team Secret have better individuals. Like really, and I think if you look at the amount of rounds that Team Secret messed up and it was still kind of close against Talon, I think I don't know. I think that they'll be fine here.
Okay.
They look. I think when you're talking about like the most improved as well, I would say the Team Secret are in that running, like with ZETA and Boom. You don't think?
No.
Really?
I
didn't
like. I would call it like maybe returning to previous form.
Yeah, but if we're just looking at just pure kickoff, they look pretty bad at kickoff.
They did look
yeah,
bad at kickoff.
I mean, if you isolate it down, but it's just like they have been as good as they are currently in the past. It just feels like they're kind of getting back to that, but that was still not a standard that
still wasn't enough to beat.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, this is a fucking toilet bowl anyway. We're spending too much time
Jesus.
on this. Let's move on to. Okay, well, I'm going to give you an easier one to predict then, because I think this one's surely I guarantee it's DRX playing against DFM.
Whoa, that's.
You're on the cope again. You did say at the very beginning of the year that DFM were going to make an international event.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I think this is just me being tired.
I think you're getting paid by Cat and Yang is what you're doing.
No,
I think you're expecting some money on the side.
There is also this. I have been specifically asked by DRX not to predict them anymore. So, because when I don't
your predictions have been awful so far this
That's
day.
correct. But particularly they've been awful with DRX. Whenever I don't predict DRX to win, they win. It's 100% this year so far. So I'm going to somewhat continue down that. I think DFM can beat them. I think they can beat anybody. It's just, are they actually also, they have a similar problem to Paper X, I feel like, where their mental just isn't strong enough to really stay focused on their game plan and art to kind of stay involved. If they come out strong, if they come out like let's say they go on to Haven and they're able to kind of pick apart the double duelist comp or something. I don't know, but things like this, they have the potential to do it. They have the fraggers. Just can they stay together? Can they stay focused long enough to take down DRX? Probably not, but maybe. I'll go for it.
I say your predictions have been awful. I think you.
I got one right, I think, this week.
Oh, I marked your. I know. For whatever reason, I marked your one prediction as being correct. My bad.
노력하겠습니다. Yeah. Actually, it was quite a difficult game for me, but we won that. But I think ZETA prepared well, so I think we gotta kind of struggle. So yeah, but I'm so happy right now.
It was a very hard series than I expected, and it means ZETA really prepared well against us, especially like on split. We learned something from them, so I appreciate it. And honestly, I can feel the lesson we got from the masters. So we really upgraded as a team in like team philosophy or map philosophies, and I can see it is still going on today, even we have some hard series. But in my opinion, the main reason why we struggled today is kind of players' condition is not the same level as we did. But I know these guys will be better and better. So yeah, that's all.
Fine.
Mark it.
One enemy remaining.
54.
Shot down.
Down A. One.
No!
One enemy remaining. Down B. Irrelevant. One enemy remaining.
Backside close.
Good hit. One enemy remaining.
There.
Neon stop.
More close.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Oh, ew. Ve rakibin üzerine gitmeyi tercih ediyor. Kiwi yakında bir rakibi var, karşılaşacaklar ama
bakmıyor.
Kiwi... Mersa görmedi. Kiwi kill alabilir mi? Arkasında stun atıldı Kiwi'nin. Durumu fark edemedi hala. Neler oluyor? Bu çalım nasıl atılır? Kimin lane olacak?
Kiwi roundu kazandırır mı?
Kiwi roundu kazandırabilir dediğin gibi. Es geçtiler. Kiwi'yi bilmiyorlar arkalarında. Ve Kiwi arkaladığını söylüyor. Arkadaşlarına sadece Kiwi'yi beklemeleri yeterli olacaktır. Ve Kiwi padişahı yakaladı ama Mersa tabii Hobbit'te burası zaten